Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm reading for Sagittarius today. So you're not coming through very much intuitively. You're feeling like you're being a bit secretive. You've got that energy of like planning a surprise party or making something nice because you've got a friend coming over. It's got like that, somebody else had this, I can't think who it was now, but you had that kind of like plumping the pillows, giving everything a bit of a sweep, making it nice, ready for this friend to come over. So I don't know if it's like planning a party or I don't know, having a house party, a housewarming party, or just inviting someone over and making it like pleasant. But that's kind of what I'm feeling for you. The song that came through for you was we've got I can't think what it's called, but the title of it will be in the description box down below. But it's We Got Time is the way it's coming through, by Alan Walker. This is not the world we had in mind, but we've got time. So I don't know if it's something about like not being happy with a certain situation, but understanding that you've got the time to change it, right? You can make an impact. I was getting wash your face. Wash your face, Sagittarius, which could have been a message for me just because I'd just ate breakfast and I kind of felt like, sometimes you feel like you've got a bit of grease in the corner of your mouth, so I got up and washed my face. But it was coming through like it could be for you as well. So I don't know if there's like, it's funny because my daughter's Sagittarius. I don't know if it's like a parent is saying to you, like, wash your face, make yourself presentable, or if like spirit's telling you, like, you might want to just go and check your reflection in the mirror because you've got something on your face, like check your teeth. It's that kind of energy of like, again, maybe somebody's coming around, somebody's coming over. It's like you're making everything look nice. You're checking your hair in the mirror, you're checking your face, you're checking your teeth. So I don't know. They could also, you could be a parent, you could be telling your kids, grandma's coming over, go and wash your face, wash your hands, wash your teeth, but that's kind of how it came through. The name Thomas could be significant for you. I had a dream about somebody I went to school with years and years ago who was called Thomas, and haven't seen them for the longest time. But I don't know, that came through. So it could be for you. I kind of came back around when I was kind of channeling your messages. And I could hear a crow crowing, which could indicate a message from the other side. And now I can hear like a pigeon or a dove, like kind of cooing sound. So I don't know, the noises that birds make could be significant in some sort of way. I don't know, bird call, bird whistle, I don't know. I heard quack, like a duck whistle as well. I don't know, bird calls. Maybe a bird is going to call you. I don't know. Oh my god, clean it up. It really is. You've got that feeling of like tidying your house. I mean, same. I'm free. My daughter probably going to do a bit of tidying this week. Clean it up. Someone's coming round. But I don't want to. A hostile response. Clean it up. Hostilities. I'm going to have to get clarifiers on hostilities. Clean up your act. People don't like what you're doing. I don't know. We're going to have to get clarifiers. How curious. 21 and 26 could be significant numbers. Clean it up in hostilities. I don't know what that is. Clean it up is coming through exactly the energy that I was talking about. Like how I was saying, like plump your pillows, wash your face. It could be clean up your act, like behave yourself. I've got Sagittarius Mars, so like, yeah, I get it. I'll behave. I promise I'll behave. No intention of behaving. Giggling as I get away with it. Okay. Oh, is this in the reverse? This is an interesting card. Hold on. Which way round? Feels in the reverse, which would give you the protection message. Time to go. Time to go in the reverse. It's not time to go yet? Are we there yet? No, not even left the house. Time to go. I'm going to read that, I think, because you got the protection message, which is curious. 45. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but it is natural, as it doesn't always have the map of your destiny. Your soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. So I don't know if you've got this feeling of like, do I leave? Do I stay? Has this ended? Are we just having a break? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. It's funny because you feel like you're plumping your pillows over here. I don't know if there's something where it feels like you're making something nice, right? You're feathering the nest, you're plumping the pillows because you're trying to impress somebody who's basically hostile, right? It's like you're trying to, I don't know, make it nice so they're calm, but they don't really want to be there because this is on their side, right? This is on the other side. Like, they don't really want to be there anyway. They don't know if they should stay or go because maybe you're trying to make a hostile environment more hospitable in some sort of way because you want this person to stay. Do you know, like, how would that be? If this was like work, for example, say you work in an office that's really, there's a lot of banter, it's really loud, it's really messy, and there's somebody that you really want to impress, right? There's somebody that you really like, maybe you value their time, you know, you want them to be there, you want them to feel like, you know, it's a safe space for them, but they don't feel like they're comfortable there because it's rowdy. So they're like, I need to go, I can't work here anymore. But you're like, we'll clean it up, we'll make it more comfortable for you. Tell me about Sagittarius's energy. What's Sagittarius's energy? Earthworm, whale. So you feel like you're holding something in. Like, again, it's kind of that energy of like holding a secret, right? Like keeping something inside, burying something. It's like knotting. It's got this feeling like knotting you up inside. So like, I don't know if it's something like suppressing a part of yourself, suppressing your own rowdy side, your own need to be rowdy and have fun, or to like be yourself, but you don't want this person to leave, so you're kind of like trying to restrain yourself in some way. You're trying to hold something in. You don't want to scare them off. It's like, it's got this feeling like getting all knotted up inside, or it is like you're planning a surprise party and you just can't wait to kind of like say this. What's time to go? What's their energy? Shark, Swan. Scorpio just had 2 swans in their reading. It feels like you're scaring them off. It feels like they're seeing you as aggressive in some sort of way, because this is in your energy. I mean, flip it and reverse it if needs be, but it's like this person here is almost running away because they think this person's a shark, right? They're running away because this person's waving a sword around. You know, it's scary to them. But the shark also has a really strong sense of purpose. So it could also be that this person, they know where they're heading, they know where they're going, they've got a strong sense of purpose. This is what this person's doing today, right? They've got somewhere to be. And if this person's being, flip it and reverse it if needs be. If this person's being very decisive, you know, I'm going, you're not stopping me. You could be perceiving this as hostile. You could be perceiving this as aggressive in some sort of way. But it could just be that this person's got a strong sense of who they are and where they're going and the direction that they're heading. So tell me about Sagittarius's energy then, please. Oh, but I want to come with you. Like, oh. It's like you're the puppy. You're like, wait, hang on. You're going. Wait, why are you going out the door? Wait, hang on. I've got my lead. Why are you going without me? What did I do wrong? Why am I stuck in the house here alone while you're off doing whatever it is that you're doing? Like, take me with you. I want to come. I want to go for the walk. Oh, this puppy. The dog card. The dog symbolizes a loyal friend. Sagittarius, you're such a funny energy because you are a sign of honor and integrity and honesty and truth. But you've got this kind of like naughty nature that wants to be wild, that wants to, I don't know, let that fire energy fly, right? So it's kind of, you've got that energy. I'm going to be honest with you here, Sag. You've got the energy of like, you know, a dog that plays rough. So, you know, have you ever seen two dogs playing together? And one dog is, maybe they're younger, maybe they, I don't know, haven't had the snip yet, and they're really rough, right? They're really boisterous. They're really kind of like rough housing with hostilities as well. It's like, and then it's like the other dog perhaps is a bit older, perhaps they're a bit more tired easily, perhaps they're, you know, it's like they've just had enough. You see that other dog and it's like the other dog has clearly had enough. But the younger dog is like still jumping all over them and biting their ear and chasing them and barking and running around. And the older dog is like, I just need to go and lie down. So it's got that energy of you being like, wait, hang on, where did my playmate go? It's like you don't even realize that why they've had enough. It's got the energy of you just being a bit much, right? A bit over enthusiastic. And it's not, I want to say that it's not meant necessarily that if somebody's walking away from you, right? If somebody's walking out the door and not taking you with them, it's not necessarily that it's not necessarily that you've done anything wrong. You've just been yourself, right? You've been this wonderful, playful, fun, loyal friend who, you know, this person probably loves very deeply, but it's like they might just need a bit of space. Do you know what it's reminding me of as well? I've just started watching a Netflix series. It's called like Uncoupled, Unsomething. And it's got the guy, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the TV show off the top of my head. Literally just started watching like the first episode. And the guy in it, he's the guy out of How I Met Your Mother. You know, the one who's like a womanizer. But in this, again, the kind of the headline of this show, so I'm not giving you any spoilers, but the main character, he's in this relationship with this other guy, and he's really over enthusiastic, and he actually does plan a surprise party for his boyfriend, but then his boyfriend leaves him unexpectedly. And again, that is like the headline, that's the blurb if you read the blurb of the show. So I've not given you any like spoilers that aren't kind of like the whole pitch of the show in the first place. But it's that energy. It's like he's over enthusiastic, and the other person is just like, I just need space, right? I just need a break. You're like, wait, is it a break? Is this person leaving me? 10 of Cups is actually showing me happiness. 10 of Cups is a really good day, happiness shared with the people around you, happy family. And again, this is not me saying anything bad about you. This is a really lovely, positive, loyal card. But we all come to the table with different energies, and sometimes those energies don't match. So if you think about the grandparent, right, the grandparent who's tired, you know, maybe they've got a few aches and pains, maybe they're the sort of grandparent who has to go and have a nap at midday, you know, and then you go out with the kids, and the kids have got so much energy, right? It's like, and they're eating loads of sugar, so they just have more and more energy, and they're loud and they're boisterous. It's not that there's anything wrong with either of those people, but when you put them together, they don't quite match. So as much as they love each other, as much as the grandparent loves those children, or the children adore that grandparent, you know, they have different needs. So if this situation is happening for you where you're feeling a bit rejected, or you're a bit confused because you were like, we were having a really good time, why did you leave, and why didn't you invite me to come with you? And like, just look at the sad little puppy dog eyes. Oh my God. It could just be that this person's a little bit, they have different needs, right? They have the need to be calm. They've got something that with the shark being purpose, it's like they've got something else to do, right? They can't just sit there and play on the park with you for 9 hours, right? They've got other stuff that they have to deal with. So just, I don't know, just be aware of that. That's really how that is coming across really strongly to me. So then you're making it nice. You're like, okay, let's, we want them to come back. So we're going to, I don't know, paint the walls the colour that they like the walls painted, or we're going to, you know, buy the food that they like to eat in the hope that they're going to come back to you. I want to say that they'll return, right? There's nothing bad about this situation. It's just that they're a little bit, they have different needs. Let's see. Oh, hi, Bridges. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. The storm is going to pass. Oh, look at that, love letters. That's came through with a song for Capricorn, if you want to check that out. building bridges. So if there's been a bit of a fallout, if this person was like, I need space, you know, there are bridges that can be built in this relationship. It's not that the relationship has been ended. It's not that the storm came in and kind of like completely destroyed this relationship. It's just that, again, it's just that feeling of, you know, maybe if this isn't like a generational thing, maybe this is you and your partner, and you just fell out, right? You just had a fallout, or, you know, things have been getting under your skin for a while, and somebody says something, and then the other person says something, and then that person's like, I'm going out for a walk, slams the door, leaves. It's just a storm. It's just an argument. It's just, you know, this will pass. Kind of give me, thou shalt not pass as well, a little bit there. Yeah, I feel like it'll blow over. Maybe they'll come back with flowers. I'm sorry I slammed the door. Sorry I stormed out. What energy are you giving me? I'm getting drawn to steampunk for you. Tell me what's going on in Sagittarius's heart space. You want to improve. You want to put you're putting a lot of that drive into improving something, into doing something over and over again and really perfecting it. So there's this emotional need or an emotional desire for you to really perfect something. Again, with like clean it up, it's got the energy of like, I want to make the house perfect, you know, or I want to make the situation perfect. Yeah, it could also, like I say, it could be work. It could be, again, an office environment. And it's like, okay, like we can see that there's problems here. This is not the world we had in mind. If we go back to the song, this is not what we had in mind. So we're going to have to keep working on this. We're going to have to clean up the office. We're going to have to clean up the systems. We're going to have to clean up the way we operate, because what we're doing now is causing arguments. So let's make this better. So there is this emotional desire for you to improve something, because again, I think you want people to, you have a really genuine desire, and I love Sagittarius energy when it comes to this, a really genuine desire for people around you who you care about to be happy. Like Sagittarius is such a genuine sign, like an honest sign. It's very, for me, Sagittarius is always put your foot in your mouth energy. And I've got a Sagittarius Mars placement, and sometimes it's like you've said something before your brain's had the chance to kind of go, wait, don't say that. And it's like you've already said it, and then you're like, you know, kick myself in the ass kind of thing. Like really kind of like, I really blurted something out there. You know, sometimes you blurt something out, or you say something without thinking, and people take it the wrong way. And you're like, wait, what did I say? Why are you mad at me? What did I do? I didn't mean to. I was just having fun. I didn't mean to upset anyone. That's very sad. What's going on in the thoughts? Moving on from something, it's like if there's been some kind of argument or some hostilities, like you've already moved on from it, right? You're already like water under the bridge. Let's air out this situation. Let's open the windows. Let's let the air breeze through. Let's clean this situation out. You know, let's move on from whatever that drama was. Like, you're over it, I want to say. Because that, again, is very Sagittarius energy. And again, I've got Sagittarius Mars placement, so I understand this. It's like, you don't have time to sit around kind of talking something over, or feeling bad about something, or like, you know, going around in circles. They're telling me like Cancerian energy, Cancer, Virgo. Who else would do this? Scorpio. You know, the people who like the signs that kind of dwell in stuff. It's like you've not got time to go over it again and again and again. It's like you've said what you need to say. You know, everybody's said what they need to say. You know what to do and not do in the future. So let's just get on with it. Let's just move on. Like, what's the point in going over it again and again and again? You know, and then like getting into another argument. It's like, let's just do something that feels better. Let's just move into a situation and energy that feels better. Let's go out for a walk, right? Action space. That's a feeling of like not wanting to be alone, not doing the soul searching, not wanting to take a deep dive and an introspection. You've got this energy of like wanting to be, you are putting effort into something, you are trying to improve something, but you're doing it in a way where it's like you're taking action, right? You're not just thinking about it, you're not just sitting there. You want to get up and you want to do things. You don't want to just sit there thinking. So the Hermit is a card about like sitting there thinking, right? Being on your own, sitting there thinking, taking that internal deep dive. And you're not about that at the moment. It's like when you do that, you're just feeling like you're getting all tied up in it, where you're a sign that likes to move. So it's like, sometimes Hermit energy is good, but at the moment it feels like Hermit energy is just making you feel really like stuck and like bogged down in some, like trapped by something. So I want to say you're doing something where it's like you already know what you need to do, right? You already know what kind of movement you want to take. You don't really want to be on your own. You want to go out and have some fun. You want to go out and play with your friends. Just get me one more card on why that Hermit's on in the reverse for Sag. Because sometimes I would say that's somebody who's refusing to do the deep dive. But for you, it feels like you're right about it. You feel like you're not... That's not going to get you anywhere is the way it feels. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's something. There is some kind of loss or disappointment or... I'm getting like a feeling of failure in something. And you don't want to, you just have this feeling of like not wanting to dwell on it, right? You've got this energy like Empress, Queen of Wands, yeah, King of Wands, communication, right? You don't want to just sit around. You don't want to sit around waiting. You don't want to. It's like, you know, because you're the Queen of Wands for me. You know that your strength, what gets you into Empress energy, is your ability to take action. It's your ability to move a situation forward. It's your ability to be in flow, to take action, to not just sit there thinking, but to actually get up and do something about it. You're a doer. So it's like you recognise that this is a strength for you. It's not your strength to sit there crying over spilt milk, right? It feels like you're right on that, at least in this occasion. Could be something about a mother as well. Again, so I recognise that if I'm not happy, if something's going on for me and I'm stressed or I'm anxious or I'm sad, it doesn't do me any good to wallow in it. Sometimes I need a quick wallow. You know, I just need to get it out of my system. I need to have a big cry. But Sagittarius Mars placement is like, I need to get up and walk. I need to go for a walk. I need to exercise. I need to get up and move. And then it's like in doing that and going out for a big walk, the endorphins start to run and I feel better. So yeah, it's like recognizing what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and sitting there wallowing it is not going to work for you. It's just going to make you wallow further. It's going to make you go into more earthworm energy. So get up and move. So whatever works for you, whether it's doing yoga, going to the gym, I don't know, going for a walk, going for a run, boxing, they're showing me. Maybe some of you just need to punch a pillow. It's like whatever that Mars energy is of the hostilities, find a way to get it out. Find a way to like exercise it out of your body. What's going on over here? They feel watery. It feels like maybe like a water sign placement. What's going on emotionally for them? Temperance. They're trying to be balanced. They're trying to balance out their emotions and the passions. They're trying to find some way of these two things working together. Again, maybe check out, I did a little mini reading this week. It probably went up on Monday. Maybe check that out. They had this kind of like cups and wands energy thing going on. They're trying to be patient. Could be that they're trying to be patient with you because they can see that you're trying to improve something in terms of your own Mars energy in a way. But they're trying to be patient. They're trying to be tolerant. They seem quite calm. This is also Sagittarius energy, so you could be dealing with another Sagittarius. Yeah, they just feel like they're trying to balance out their emotional needs and their needs for passion or drama. So positive. Yeah, again, it feels like they could be trying to be patient because they know that if you're being stormy, right, if you're having a moment where that fire energy kind of like blows up like a volcano, this person could be very patient with you. Be like, okay, well, while you're punching the pillow, I'm going to go out for a walk, right? I'm going to go and do what I need to do. And when the storm blows over, when you've dealt with whatever you're dealing with, again, you could be going out for a walk or something, it's like, then, you know, then we'll come back and talk about it. They seem like they're calm. They seem actually that they're quite good for you, which could be a little bit like why you're like, wait, why are you going without me? Oh, no, this person doesn't want to. You're coming through slightly with the hostilities energy, and this person doesn't want to fight. They don't want to argue. You know, they don't want. The thoughts are not conflicted. They're, yeah, because this is a card about conflict. This is like winning at all costs. This person, they're patient. They don't want to win at all costs. If you're angry about something, if you're having a bit of a stormy moment, they don't want to argue about it. They don't want to get wrapped up in whatever drama you're dealing with. So I feel like they're just like, I'm just going to have a bit of space. I'm just going to wait for this to all blow over. Not in a bad way, not in a way that they're invalidating what you're feeling or what you're saying, but in a way where they recognize that if they engage with whatever you're engaging with, it's going to end in an argument. It's going to end in a fight. So it's like, it's better for us if I just take a step away. If I go into the other room, if I go out for a walk, you know, and when things calm down, perhaps we can talk about it. But while somebody's in an aggressive mood, there's no point, you know, it's just going to end in heartache. It's just going to end in tears if we end up fighting about this. It's like, because especially if you're both in win at all costs energy, you're just going to hurt each other. So if this person's learned that lesson of like, I'm not engaging in this, I'm taking myself out of the situation, that could actually be a very positive thing. What's going on in the action space for this person? The Emperor. Yeah, this person, Judgment card. They will give you a second chance. So don't feel like if they've closed the door, they've not closed the door for good. They're just, yeah, this person's energy feels pretty good, actually. It's the energy with the shark being like purpose and like time to go and stuff. It's got the energy of like, this person doesn't want to waste time, right? They don't want to waste time arguing. They don't want to waste time. I don't know. It's like the energy of like, imagine there was a big storm, right? And there's big gusts of wind, and the gusts of wind are like blowing trash all over the street. It's like you wouldn't go out in the middle of the storm and start trying to pick up all the trash and, you know, clean up, because not only is that dangerous to you, it's a waste of time because it's just going to continue to get blown around. So it's much better to let the storm pass and go and do something else. I don't know, go and do something indoors, right? And then after the storm's passed, then you go out and tidy up. So it feels almost like you're trying to deal with something because you've got this like tidy up and hostilities. It almost feels like you're trying to deal with something, or you're trying to perfect something when there's some kind of conditions that are making it really difficult. And this person, because they're coming through like with a very fatherly energy, it's like this person's probably been through many storms. This person's probably, you know, this is probably not their first storm, right? So they're understanding like, let's not waste time trying to fight this storm, you know, trying to win, trying to come out on top when, you know, it's going to blow over anyway. This feels like it could be a partner for you as well. You're showing with the Empress energy, they're showing with the Emperor energy. So you match vibrationally. So there's nothing wrong with anyone. There's no bad guy here. It's just a different way of approaching things. You're trying to perfect something. This person recognizes that it might not be the time to perfect it. It might be best to put something on pause and come back to it later. Yeah, this person feels more patient with the Seven of Pentacles there as well. It's like, you know, there's a time for everything, right? We can do this again. It's just not the right time. Where you're like, it has to be now. All right, let's get you an advice card. What do we want for you? Yeah, let's go Spirit of the Animal Oracle. You feel pretty good, Sag. I think, again, just It feels like you're trying to change something. You know, with the song as well, this is not the world we had in mind. It's like you're very passionate about improving something or changing it or perfecting something. Where this other person's a little bit like, you know, we don't have to do it right now. Like, this person's like, let's do it in the right time. And you're like, let's do it now. So yeah, it doesn't feel like there's anything bad. It feels like you're actually, you know, you match each other in a really nice way. You're at the same level vibrationally. It's just that you've got a different way, you know, you're coming at things from a different angle. Just thinking of like, again, with me having Mars Sagittarius placement, it's like, now, I want it now. I don't want to wait. I'm not patient. Don't tell me to be patient. You know, and you can get irritable with that. This Emperor is coming through a little bit Virgo-y, I think because of the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, this is like, the Emperor is Aries, Taurus. You've got Sagittarius here. You've got Scorpio, Libra. But this Seven of Pentacles is kind of making me think of like Virgo Emperor energy. And that energy of, again, it's quite fatherly. It's like, it actually has quite a calming influence on me, where I'm, you know, I can butt my head against a wall and be like, but I want it now. And then this energy can be like, look, we'll get it eventually. All good things come to those who wait. I don't want to fight with you about this. This is the situation. It actually can be quite calming for me. Like, it's like reassuring. Where I'm like, it has to happen now, else it'll never happen. This person's like, it'll all happen in good time. Like, stop stressing about it. Think on your feet. Which actually comes back to you, because you are good at thinking on your feet. Maybe you're going, but it can happen now, because what if we do it this way? They're like, oh God. Okay, think on your feet. Be alert for now, for Fox Spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment, which you've got here, and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous position. Now is not a time to hesitate, but for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside of the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. You feel like, do you know, it kind of has that feeling of a situation where could be that this person's very intent on a certain purpose, right? It's like this person's very like time and a place. You know, it's not the right time for this, but you're like, why not? What if we did it this way? It feels like you might be coming up with some kind of solution where this person felt like they were it's like this, because like I say, with this being in reverse, didn't it have a message of something coming back around? So like, even though I feel like this person was like, it's not the right time, let's move on. You may be offering a very creative solution because you're very determined to make something work. You may be offering a creative solution that makes this person reconsider, because judgment as well is like a revival. So it's like this person was on, halfway out of a situation. It could be like an office project, right? And it's like, they're the emperor, they listen, right? If you've come up with a creative solution, there is a chance of reviving something. But again, this person's feel a little bit slow moving. They feel a little bit like, could be Taurus energy as well. They don't feel like they're think on your feet energy. They don't feel like they're like, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do that. They're more like, oh, let's lean away from this. Oh, maybe we can come back around to this. So they feel slower. So they're not as fast response as you, but they are more dependable. They are more determined. They're more long term. Very interesting reading. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Hope that's helpful to you. Do take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.